I won't lose! My turn! Rising Sun! I'm still up for more!
What a nice treasure chest!
I won't lose! Here goes!
Prepare yourself! Shadow! Now!
Gotcha!
Finished!
Right!
Allow me! Now!
Gotcha!
Allow me! Let's keep moving.
I'm just glad I'm going through first.
What's wrong?
Ah, never mind me.
What a nice treasure chest!
Oh, the platform's been lowered.
There must be something to raise it nearby.
I won't lose!
Prepare yourself! Now!
Gotcha! My turn! You're off balance! Come on, Misha!
Understood! Right! The battle's over, but we aren't safe yet. This'll only take a
Here
moment.
goes! Rising sun! Alright, we're safe now. Oh, found a chest.
What a nice treasure chest. Commencing subjugate. Prepare yourself. Now!
Overdrive! Nice knowing you've got my back, Risha.
This'll only take a right. Behold my dance. Sleep. Rise! Right! Let's keep moving. This'll only take a right.
My turn! Now!
This is my chance!
You're done!
Allow an opening!
Gotcha!
You are finished!
Nice knowing you've got my back, Risha.
That... This'll only take a moment.
My turn! Rising sun!
Right! Now!
Gotcha!
Right! Let's keep moving.
I won't lose! Here goes! Take this!
Prepare yourself. Moonlight butterflies. Right.
Rising sun!
Prepare yourself. Arcus, activate!
Thanks!
Allow me. Now! Come with me, Lloyd!
Alright!
Prepare your... Allow me. An opening!
Gotcha! Here goes! Rising sun! Alright, we're safe now. That takes care of them. Hope I didn't end up dragging you down any.
There was never any chance of that. I can't think of anyone else who could go through the things you did and come out stronger than ever. You should be more confident, Lloyd.
There's no way I could have gone through it all alone. I've still got a ways to go as a detective, too. And when you think about all the obstacles we've got waiting for us, I'm nowhere near strong enough to handle it all.
I wouldn't say that.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I've got no confidence in my own abilities. I just think it's important to be able to give an honest assessment of your own strengths and weaknesses. When it comes to pure strength in combat, Randy and Noelle clearly come out on top. With processing information, it's Tio, Yona, and Frank. And in terms of negotiation tactics, I can't compare to Ellie or the Chiefy. If we don't make good use of our respective strengths, we're not going to be able to get through what's ahead. We might not all be able to stay in the same place anymore, but we still need to be able to work together.
Oh, they've started keeping watch on everyone then?
Yeah, I think Randy was the first one. After that, Ellie and Noelle started being watched. If it weren't for Tio's help, Kia and I would probably be in trouble too.
Is Kia still with Arios and Shizuku?
Yeah, Arios is looking after both of them. They should be okay for the time being. But if the Imperial Army sets their eye on them, things could get nasty. It's okay. The reason we're here is to try and avoid coming. Best get moving. We've still likely got to waste...
True. This'll only take a... Prepare yourself. Now!
Overdrive!
Activate!
Here goes! Yeah!
Right! Activate! Prepare... The battle's over, but we aren't safe yet.
I won't lose!
Allow me. Behold my dance. Sleep. Rise! Break!
My turn!
Rising sun!
Alright, we're safe now! Ha! Can't... Alright, so far so good.
I suppose.
Is something wrong?
I just have a bad feeling about something. I'm sorry. It's probably just my imagination.
So you say, but those bad feelings of yours usually pan out to be accurate. I've had my life saved by them enough times to know that. If it weren't for you, I'd have probably died on one of those landmines, or been hit by that sniper.
I'd forgotten all about those. I have much less of an idea what the cause of this one could be. I only have a general, vague sense that something dangerous is drawing near.
Could it be that skilled warrior Sal mentioned earlier?
It might be. If all we were dealing with was a skilled warrior, I'm sure I'd be able to take care of them. This, though, Whatever it is, it feels far beyond my capabilities. I'm probably...
No, it's okay. Rishia knows how to keep her cool in a crisis better than anyone I know. If what we're up against has even her on edge, I need to work on kicking my instincts up a notch or two. At least so they're as good as guys. Well, according to the data Tio gave us, we should be over halfway through, but let's just stay alert.
Agreed. Oh, an elevator. Our destination must be down below.
Yeah, let's try and unlock it. I won't lose! My turn!
Prepare yourself. Arcus, activate!
Yeah! My turn!
Rising Sun!
I'm still up for more!
Be wary of that monster. This is almost uncomfortably narrow.
I won't lose!
Prepare yourself. Shadow! Now! Come with me, Lloyd!
Right!
You fiend!
My turn! Alright, we're safe now! I won't lose!
Allow me!
Rising Sun!
Alright, we're safe now! Bring it on!
Allow me! Now!
Overdrive!
Nice knowing you've got my... Oh, found a chest.
That's the first lock done.
Yeah!
Be wary of that monster. This'll only take a right. Behold my dance. Sleep. Rise! The battle's over, but we aren't. Commencing subjugate right. There! An opening!
Gotcha! My turn!
Right. The battle's over, but... This is almost uncomfortably...
I won't lose!
Allow me.
Rising sun!
Alright, we're safe now.
Be careful. They have you now. Right. Come.
Right. Right.
Right. The battle's over, but... This'll only take a moment.
Right. Take this!
Right. An opening.
Gotcha!
Right.
Right. I'm still up for more. Oh, found it. I won't lose. My turn.
Rising sun!
Prepare yourself. Activate. Careless.
Right. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Right.
Rising sun!
Prepare yourself. Now!
Gotcha!
Allow me. How careless.
Don't count me out just yet. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
I'm sorry.
Prepare yourself. Activate.
Thanks.
Allow me. How careless.
Right. Yeah. My turn. I'm sorry.
This'll only take a moment.
There! My turn!
Rising sun!
Allow me. Shatter! Now!
Gotcha!
Careless.
I won't lose!
Thank you very much.
Right!
Rising sun!
Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. Let's keep moving.
Careful! That one looks...
I will overcome any
Here goes!
obstacle.
My turn!
Prepare yourself. Come! Now! Come with me, Lloyd!
Alright! My turn! Same thing! You're off balance!
This is my chance!
You're done! Nice knowing you've got my back, Risha.
Bad team, are we?
Not too shabby. Oh, found a chest.
That's 2 locks done. Let's head back to the elevator. Lloyd, I think we're here.
Yeah, we finally reached the end.
Oh my! This facility would be the center of Crossbow's orbital network.
In a way, the overall structure is far too complex for this to unambiguously be its center. Either way, if the Imperial Army took it over, they'd have instant access to all info related to us on the net. Every Crossbell citizen's personal data, records on our financial transactions, even the layout of the whole geofront. If we want to have any hope of a future, we can't allow that to happen.
I agree. Why not just destroy the facility itself, though?
We could, I guess. But from what I can gather, it could still prove useful to us once the net's safely back in our hands. So the plan is to leave the hardware itself intact, but wipe any and all personal data the Army could take advantage of.
And that's where that initialization unit Teal made comes in.
Right. Roberts and Yona were the ones who actually designed it, though. They wrote the program for it from scratch, too. And that makes things easy on our end. Once we boot up the computer, it'll create a backup of everything we need before wiping it clean.
Initialization unit active. Confirming connection. The unit will commence backing up all data, initializing the system, followed by performing a reboot operation. Are you certain you wish to continue?
Right.
Commencing all
Nicely done, Lloyd.
It's not like I did anything special. It's funny. Ordinarily, this kind of work would take hours. This unit will let us get in and out in 10 minutes flat. Those two never cease to amaze, do they?
Roberts and Yona? In the meantime, let's secure the area.
Stop where you are.
I didn't sense anyone coming.
Targets confirmed. I presume these must be Lloyd Bannings and Rishia Mao.
How do they know our names? Hold on. Isn't that Itachi? Like the one Arios uses.
I'm nowhere near as proficient with one as he is, though. But we should be able to handle the two of you at least.
Clown Soleus.
The hell?
A black puppet?
Sorry, but we've got our orders. We can't let you finish what you came here for.
I'm afraid we can't let you stop us either.
We won't let you past.
Confirming activation of combat link.
It looks like more Arcus units ended up leaking out than I thought. We should form one too, then.
Understood.
There shouldn't be any need to neutralize them. Our goal is to buy enough time for the initialization process to finish running. Let's do this, Rishia!
Right.
And we can't afford to give them that time, Altina.
Understood. I require your support, Lin.
Right.
Prepare yourself.
Overdrive!
Here goes!
Prepare yourself.
Rising sun!
Right. Behold my dance. Sleep.
We are fire.
There! An opening!
Gotcha!
Forming barrier.
Prepare yourself. Arcus, activate! Activate!
Here goes!
Second form!
There! You fiend! Right. Behold my dance. Sleep. You fiend!
Don't count me out just yet!
Rising sun!
We can turn this around. Activate!
I'm sorry.
Right. Activate!
Thanks!
Activating transform. Extermination. Commence.
Yeah!
Allow me.
Rising sun!
Right. Shadow! An opening!
Gotcha! Not a chance!
Allow me. Shadow!
There!
Forming barrier.
Allow me. Come!
I'm sorry.
Careless.
I require your...
Allow me. Now!
Overdrive!
My turn!
Allow me. Activate!
Now's our chance!
I'll aid you.
Rising sun!
Not a chance!
Fire!
You fiend! Behold my dance. Sleep. Rise!
Not a chance!
We can turn this around. Huh? You fiend!
My turn!
Right. Shadow! An opening!
Gotcha!
You fiend!
I'm sorry.
Right. Huh?
Thanks!
Yeah, there!
There!
Right.
Rising sun!
Prepare yourself. Behold my dance. Sleep. Rise!
Forming barrier.
Now's our chance!
I'll aid you.
We can turn this around. Huh?
Activating a transform. Extermination. Commence.
Careless.
Here goes!
Thank you very much.
Yeah! Right! My turn!
Beyond fire.
You fiend! Prepare yourself.
There!
There! You fiend! Behold my dance. Sleep. Rise!
Don't count me out just yet! I won't lose! I'm sorry.
Careless.
I require
Right. Shadow!
Here goes! Now!
This is my chance!
beyond fire.
You fiend!
Yeah!
Allow me. Moonlight butterflies.
Right! Right!
Prepare yourself. Now!
Gotcha! Right!
Right.
Rising sun!
Allow me. Now!
Overdrive! My turn!
Allow me. Activate.
Now's our chance!
I'll aid you.
Don't count me out just yet!
Rising sun!
Allow me.
Thanks! I'm sorry! There! Now!
I'll aid you. Allow me.
Thanks!
Beyond fire.
We can turn this around.
Rising sun!
We can turn this around. Activate. Allow me. Behold my dance. Sleep. Rise!
Activating a transform. Extermination. Commence.
You fiend!
Don't count me out just yet!
Right. Shadow! Now! Come with me, Roy!
Alright! Now's our chance!
I'll aid you.
Careless.
I won't lose!
Thank you very much.
I'm sorry! There!
Right.
Forming barrier.
Prepare yourself.
Thanks!
Prepare yourself. An opening!
Gotcha! Here goes!
Prepare yourself. Come! An opening!
Gotcha!
Forming barrier. Prepare yourself.
My turn! Now!
This is my chance! Right! Go! Prepare yourself. Shadow! An opening! Come with me, Lloyd!
Alright! My turn!
Mission failed. But
Alright,
how?
we're safe now!
I'm surprised. I knew full well Risha would pose a threat, but I wasn't expecting half as much from a simple detective.
You could say it runs in the family. I'm just as impressed by how proficient you are with that blade, given your age.
I've still got a long way to go, honestly. I won't be worthy of being called a divine blade anytime soon.
Rin, time is running short. I think it's time you stopped holding back.
I suppose you're right.
What?
Be careful!
What's he doing?
Such negative energy.
Initialization process rebooting all systems in an initialized state.
We did it!
What should we do?
Captain Lecter gave us 2 orders. One was to prevent the initialization. The other was only to be completed in the event we couldn't. We'll just do that one.
Captain Lecter!
It couldn't be the same Lecter from the Imperial Army's Intelligence Division, right?
Heed my call! Valimar, the
Holy...
An ion? No, it isn't.
Wait, no!
Lloyd!
We can at least get the data out of here.
We'll split our losses this time. Arrest warrants haven't been issued for either of you yet.
Damn it. Just tell me one thing, as I'm sure you already know. My name is Lloyd Bannings, and I'm a police detective with the Crossbell State Police Department. What's your name?
I'm with Thor's Military Academy, Class 6. I'm a provisional military officer with the Crossbell government. Reen Schwarzer. Yes, this is Schwarzer speaking.
Hey, good job on the mission.
Nothing good about it, I'm afraid. I couldn't prevent them from erasing all the data.
It's not the end of the world. They've still got plenty of other options. They're not the type to give up easily, but it'll set them back in the meantime.
Is that so, Captain? You must know them fairly well.
I guess you could say that. They're no pushovers. They've had the odds stacked against them in more ways than I can count, but they've come out the other side every time.
I'm so sorry I couldn't do anything. I had a feeling something was going to happen. But I was
Don't feel bad. There was no way we could have seen that coming, especially that night. It was kind of like an ion, but at the same time it wasn't. Or like the Archaisms, for that matter. He called it the Ashen Night, didn't he?
He did. Its power was out of this world. Do you think that was one of the Imperial Army's new weapons, too?
I don't think so. I mean, yeah, it shares some similarities with their soldats. But I don't know. Feels like there's more to it than that. And its pilot was anything but normal. Well, let's put it out of our minds for now. We stopped that data from falling into the Army's hands. It wasn't our smoothest operation. I'd still call it a success. I'm sure Tio, Yona, and Roberts can make do even without those terminals. You can always count on Ellie, Randy, Noel, the Chief, and Dudley too. Even Kia, Arios, Wazi, and Zeit will help us. There are still many barriers left between us and our goals. But we can get over them. So long as we're together.
Right.
You're heading back then?
That's the plan. I'll return with Valimar and the train this afternoon.
Well, if that's what you want to do. I was just wondering if you wanted to go back on the Eisengraph together instead. You two haven't spoken since, right?
Excuse me.
This is where we part ways then. I look forward to any collaborative efforts we may have in the future.
Yeah. Oh, right. Do you have anything you want me to pass on to Milliam?
Not especially. You may technically be sisters, but I am simply a tool. I feel no particular familial bond with her. I imagine that deep down, she feels the same way.
Yeah, but no. Forget it. Take care, okay? I don't doubt you're going to be sent on plenty of dangerous missions in the days to come.
Is something wrong?
Not really. I'm just kind of jealous of them, I guess. Sorry about that, Valimar. Can't imagine it was a very pleasant trip for you, all bound up like that.
It did not present a problem. I will now enter an inactive state and allow the mechanics to perform maintenance.
Thanks. Well then, I'll leave him with you.
Sure thing. We'll take good care of him.
By the way, it's a real honor to be entrusted with the famous Ashen Knight.
Welcome back, Rean.
Not really. I barely did anything. Everything went off without a hitch, mostly thanks to Valamar's power. Not to mention the planning of your people.
You're annoyed, I take it, by the way we do things.
Not really. Regardless of the means, the war coming to a swift end was a good thing for everyone. As for what happened to Crossbell, I'm not in any position to talk. No, those aren't what bother me. I can buy that you had no idea Rufus was an Ironblood, but did you really not know about my real father?
I didn't have any hard evidence, but I did suspect that might be the case. You just seemed somehow similar. The air about you, your facial... I was always puzzled by how fascinated he was by your class as well.
I see. Excuse me then.
That wasn't the only reason I worried about you, you know. Not that I could possibly tell him that.
I'm behaving like such a child. It's hard to believe it's been a whole month since I was here last. Guess it didn't snow after all. It's not like the excitement of that day has faded away or anything, so why? Why do I feel so cold? Huh? Oh, Lino flowers.
Welcome back, Rean.
Welcome back. What are you doing standing there?
It's not like you to wallow in nostalgia. Did the flowers get to you?
You all came to see me.
They started budding just yesterday. Should be in full bloom in about a week. Guess some of them couldn't wait.
I guess not. It's good to be back, you guys.
Agreed. We're all so happy to see you again.
You must be wiped out after all you did, though.
I'm fine, actually. It really wasn't that tough. Still, did all of you really come out here just to welcome me back?
Why wouldn't we?
It's not like we second years have any lessons to worry about this time of year.
Besides, I already had to come out here because of Valimar, so I figured I might as well say hi to you too.
Technically, the first years are supposed to be in class right now, but I turned it into a self-study period instead. And that was only possible because everyone's favorite captain told us exactly when you'd be arriving.
It's nice to see you here too, Celine.
Well, don't think I went out of my way to be here or anything, but given the way that you were acting when you left, I was a little worried about you. I mean, I wasn't. Not at all.
Still, thanks everyone.
So what now? Going back to your dorm for some well-earned rest?
We can carry your stuff for you if you want.
No, I'm fine. You said that class is in session right now, right? I'm a student, so I might as well attend. I mean, I have been absent for a month now.
Wow, you're no fun at all. I was hoping we could skip the whole class thing and get to the welcome back party.
I like that idea. Come on, it's party time!
Am I the only one who cares about studying at this school?
Well, maybe we can hold the party tonight instead.
In that case, we should probably head back to the academy.
Oh, and I know I said it before, but it's wonderful to have you back.
Thanks. I'm happy to be back, Elisa. I'll never forget those days. The final weeks we spent together as a class are like dazzling jewels forever etched into my memories. I cherished every last moment. I never wanted it to come to an end, but time stops for no one. The minutes and hours kept passing, and our days together were slowly coming to a close. After what happened, Valflame Palace soon returned to its original form. It was almost as if everything that took place there was some sort of dream. People's memories of that day started becoming vague. Many were convinced it was some kind of collective hallucination. That may have been in part a result of the chaotic days that followed, brought about by the Chancellor and Rufus. After the war, the entire country feared that Calvard would invade Crossbell and try to take it for its own. Using that to his advantage, Rufus quickly convinced the nobility to support him, pledged to cooperate with the Chancellor, and in January 1205, the combined forces of both Imperial and Provincial armies invaded Crossbell. Crossbell no longer possessed the weapon of mass destruction that had annihilated Gorelia Fortress. Thanks to that, the city was occupied in a mere day, with no blood shed. Calvard was quick to react, sending countless airships to try and drive the Imperial forces out. However, between Rufus's leadership and the combined might of the tanks and soldats under his command, they were quickly repelled. As for me, Chancellor Osborne's words became the reality. Valimar and I were heralded as those responsible for Heimdall's liberation, and as the purported hero to the nation, I'd received and accepted a request in February to back up our forces in Crossbell. It was there that I found myself suddenly leading numerous soldats and fighting off the Republican army. Before I knew it, everyone around me was referring to me as the Ashen Chevalier. Time kept flowing, and mid-March came. The month in which Class 7 would finally say their goodbyes.
And that brings our history review right up to the dawn of the modern era. Next week, we'll be covering the 50-year period from the Orbital Revolution up to the present day. We're blowing through this material a lot more quickly than I would otherwise, so try to keep up with your reading. Oh, and Emma and Machias, if you see anyone struggling, try to help them out, okay?
I fully intend to.
Leave it to us. I've got plenty of good reference books on the subject.
That would be very helpful, actually.
Sounds like a pain. Oh well.
I do happen to have a few gaps in my knowledge of the Revolution.
I should be able to help out with the technological side of things if you guys need it.
I'm guessing we're gonna run into that Schmidt guy's name a lot, too.
Well, he was one of the 3 leading disciples of Professor Epstein's.
It'll feel strange seeing his name in textbooks, knowing how he is in real life.
Yeah, it's kind of amazing to think we were able to meet him, though.
Alright, like I said, I'll be giving a quiz next week on everything we've covered up to now, which means it'll cover quadratic functions, factorizations, Oh, and if I'm feeling really mean, there might be a little calculus in there. So, study for this one.
That's a lot. I'm getting depressed just thinking about it.
Sounds more like he's reciting some kind of curse.
It is all material we've covered in class before, you know.
It'll be worth going over the most basic formulas at the very least.
That sums up this lecture on the structure of the stock market in Erebonia. Next week, we will hurry on and study unemployment and inflation. You're also going to be taking part in a debate on those issues. So make sure...
What kind of debate? A debate. It's when people are divided into groups for and against something, then they argue their viewpoints.
After much consideration, I've decided we will use our remaining time to listen to and enjoy music from all manner of genre, from famous classics to popular modern music. I've gathered records of all kinds for you to enjoy. I even managed to borrow music from a hot new genre like heaving metal, I believe it's called. Oh, I wonder what that sounds like.
Nice work, guys. You poor kids must be exhausted. Feels like all your other instructors are dead set on cramming your brains with as much material as humanly possible.
I want to crawl into a hole and die.
You said it.
Still, this is exactly how we wanted it.
Right. They're doing it for our sake, so I don't mind it so much.
There's no way we could cover everything in class, so it's sweet of them to give us the bullet points while they still can. It's paying off for us in the long run, yeah.
Forcing you to try and keep up with us is a little unfair of us, though.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do all of this again next year.
Are you sure you're fine with this arrangement?
Of course. This is to my benefit, too. If I get all of this crammed into my head now, maybe I can even come out on top on next year's midterms.
Well, that's some confidence.
I wouldn't be surprised if you actually did it, though.
He did pretty well in the midterms this year, too, remember?
I'm probably just being too optimistic.
Nah, I wouldn't say that.
Guess we'll know for sure next year.
Anyway, tomorrow's the day you've all been waiting for. I know you've got enough schoolwork to choke. The forecast for tomorrow is clear blue skies.
And truly, you teach us all by living your life as a shining counterexample.
Spoken like a true lifetime member of the Lonely Hearts Club.
Hey! I'll have you know that there are plenty of guys who would do anything for a private lesson with yours truly.
But if that many men are interested in you, how come you spend so much time drinking alone in your room?
I think the polite thing to do here is just smile and nod.
If you keep setting your sights on guys like Laura's dad, you might as well just buy a couple cats and get it over with.
It does seem like she's fighting an uphill battle to find a good match.
Just you wait, guys. In 2 weeks, when you see the hordes of chiseled, elegant gents draped over me, we'll see who has the last laugh.
Time really does fly. It's hard to believe our last free day is tomorrow.
Yeah, it felt like we still had more time.
For me, it feels like it's been ages since I last had one.
I suppose it would.
Were you able to rest up at all while you were...
Not really. It was basically work, work, work the whole time. I did get taken into Crossbell City during what time off I did have, but I can't say I felt very comfortable there.
I'm sure.
Indeed. That must have been more painful than anything.
To the people of Crossbell, we Erebonians are aggressors. I can hardly imagine they would welcome us with open arms.
That doesn't sound like it'd stop Lecter from living it up over there, though.
He did take me to a casino once, actually. He won so much, he might as well have been cheating.
Shocking.
It always feels like people who like gambling really like it, huh?
So, does anyone have anything planned for our free day? Remember, it's the very last one, so make it count. We wouldn't want to end the day with any regret.
True enough. Although, I wonder if I'd end the day regretting that it has to end in the first place if we made it too much fun.
I've got so much that I want to do, I'm not sure where to start. I know I want to attend practice.
Oh, same. I've got to go taste test some new dishes for the cooking club, plus Kershus has a new menu up.
How many stomachs do you have?
Will you be helping the student council tomorrow?
That's the plan. It sounds like Toa will finish handing all her work over to the others today, but they're bound to be busy, so I thought it'd be nice to take some of it off their hands, whether they like it or not.
Ah, Reen, ever the reliable gopher.
That's a very you.
If there's anything we can help with, let us know.
Well, I guess I better get going. I could go straight to the student council room, but it's my first time back in over a month, so it would be nice to take a walk. Maybe I should go and see how Valamar's doing too.
Reen? Nothing, really. I just wanted to spend a little more time with you.
Well, I'd love that too, but are you sure you can afford to? I mean, you have that meeting with the lacrosse club about tomorrow.
I know, but that can wait. Right now, I just want to be with you for as long as I can. Please?
Well, how can I say no to a cute face like yours? Nothing would make me happier.
Oh.
Hey there, Rain.
Looks like someone's done with class for the day.
Yep. Wait, is that?
Yep, Angie's brand new bike.
We started building it for you, but then we had a change of heart. I just couldn't tear you away from your current ride after you'd grown so attached.
Now I feel bad, considering I pretty much did just that to you. Your new one's got a pretty cool design, though.
Don't get too jealous. Specs are pretty much the same as yours. Well, before Angie tunes it up and adds her custom gear for distance riding, that is.
But distance riding would mean you're planning on going off on some big journey, aren't you?
10 points to Rain. I just felt like it was time for me to go out and see the world for myself. My martial arts teacher did the same thing once, so I'm sure it'll be a valuable experience for me. The plan for now is to travel through the entirety of Zemuria.
That's not a very specific plan, and a pretty sizable journey.
You can say that again. I have no idea where she finds the energy.
Oh, really now? Your plan to visit the continent's most famous engineering factories is pretty much exactly the same thing.
You really think so?
I take it you'll be leaving Erebonia for a while too, George?
Seems that way. First stop's the Burl and ZCF. Always wanted to see it. After that, I got my heart set on a trip to the Epstein Foundation over in Lamont State. While I'm at it, I think it'd be nice to pay a visit to the Verne Company in Calvert, too.
Will you even be able to get into Calvert at this point?
Hey, I didn't say it'd be easy. But I think I can pull some strings. The real reason for this trip is to figure out what I can do as an engineer to help smooth over our international relation. Meeting the continent's finest engineers and discussing things with them should really help get the ball rolling on that.
You thought that far ahead. That's really admirable. I hope you can find a way to make that happen, even though I feel kind of hypocritical saying that, as someone who participated in the war.
Don't beat yourself up over it, Reen.
You have nothing to be ashamed of. That was your only option, given the way the Chancellor set things up. Your actions actually helped us avoid an even longer, more brutal war.
But...
Angie's right. You played a role that no one else could have. Just think. If things kept going the way they were going, we could have been at war with all of Crossbell. I don't even want to imagine the number of lives that would have been lost if you hadn't stepped in the way you did.
Of course, us telling you whether or not you should feel guilty doesn't matter. It all comes down to you facing your own feelings. But there's one thing we'd like you to remember as you're not alone, Rain. You've got friends who understand why you did what you did.
Sometimes I wonder how I was lucky enough to get such good... Thanks, you guys.
Don't mention it. On a completely different note, why don't you pay Valimar a visit while you're here? You spared no expense making sure he'd be nice and cozy in there.
I think I will, but not to discredit your coziness efforts or anything, but he seems fine no matter where I leave him.
Well, aren't you a sweet chevalier? Maybe I'll check in on him in a bit too.
Hey Valimar, how you holding up?
Relatively comfortably. My ability to self-repair means that maintenance is not mandatory, but I expect it will increase my operating efficiency.
Glad to hear it. This is going to be our new home base for the time being, so you can get in as much maintenance as you need. I'm gonna need you a lot in the days ahead, Valimar.
I will strive to meet your expectations.
Something wrong?
Not as such. I thought I sensed something unusual, but it must have been my imagination.
You really are getting to be scarily human these days, you know? What was it you sensed, though?
I am unsure. It may have simply been a fluctuation of the earth veins below us. Similar fluctuations are hardly abnormal.
Well, if you don't think it's anything worth worrying about, I'll try and put it out of my mind. If you sense anything strange in the future, though, let me know, okay? You can tell me... telepathically was the word, right?
Indeed. I shall use it to inform you should I sense anything is amiss.
Yep, I knew it. No wonder she fell asleep. She must have been really busy getting everything sorted out for the spring. Makes me remember finding her like this over in the computer room. Oh, right. I probably shouldn't look too much or she'll get mad when she wakes up.
George. Rain? What are you doing in my room? Wait. This is the student council room. I must have fallen asleep.
Sorry for coming in without permission. I did knock, though.
Don't worry about it. It's my... Why do you always have to keep finding me like that? I hope you weren't looking at me while I was sleeping again.
I did try to look as little as possible.
Well, if you say so. Is something the matter? You're not looking too well.
No, maybe the light streaming in through the window is making me look off color? I feel fine, really.
Come with me.
What's this all about?
I know that you're a boy and all, And I do think that you've grown a lot during your year here. No, I probably shouldn't even call you a boy anymore. But that doesn't mean you always have to stand and endure everything life throws your way. If it gets too much, it's alright to sit down and let it all out. Whether you're a boy or a grown man doesn't change that.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I promised I'd bring him back. I promised I'd make him graduate with you, but I couldn't do it.
It's okay. You did everything you could. You made sure he knew how we all felt. And you let all of us know how he really felt too. So, don't get so worked up about it.
I'm sorry. I didn't want anyone to see me like that.
Well, I guess we're even then. Not like I jump for joy every time you catch me sleeping.
Have you finished getting everything ready for the next?
Yep. My days of being president are almost done. The first years taking over are really smart, though. I barely had to teach a thing in the end.
Still, it must have been hard work getting through it all. You're going on a tour of various NGOs after graduation, right?
Yep. The plan's to take a year to visit NGOs in lots of different fields. After that, I'm not sure what I want to do. I'll probably join either the army or something related to the government, I suppose.
Well, I'm pretty sure they'd both love to have you. There's no chance either one would say no to you, especially since taking a year off hasn't made them any less determined to recruit you. After all you did with commanding the Courageous, it's no wonder you're so in demand.
I don't know. I don't think I did anything special, really. Still, I feel like it'd be best in the long run for me to see the world from a variety of different perspectives. I don't know what path I'll choose, but I want to step onto it with a firm decision on how things should be. I think that's the best thing I can do for this country's future.
Not at all. After how much you've done for this academy, I can only imagine how much you could do for this country. Just try not to overwork yourself, okay? We're with you all the way, but we will always worry, you know?
Thanks. Oh, I almost forgot. What was it that made you come here? I mean, I'm happy you did, but...
Oh, I'd completely forgotten too. I just came to ask if there was anything I could do to help tomorrow, seeing as it's another free day.
But you've only just come back, and besides...
That's all the more reason I want to spend tomorrow's free day the same way I spent all of the others. It wouldn't feel like our final free day is Class 7 if it were any different.
Well... Okay, I do have a few things in mind, so I'll just drop them into your mailbox in the dorm like I always... And thanks for offering. necessary.
Huh?
Sharon?
What reason could you possibly have for being here? The chairman gave me her permission to return to my former position as your dormitory's caretaker, which means I am here to serve you all once more. There may only be a short time left until the end of the year, but I'll make sure you want for nothing during it. I've already started preparing your evening meal, so there's no need to go out and buy anything.
Oh, well, how about that?
I'm fine with this.
We will gladly accept your offer.
Sharon's cooking's better than whatever grub we could rustle up together anyway.
How do you manage to get permission from Mother in the first place, though? Weren't you helping to rebuild the Reinford Group? I thought the company was getting so many orders in, it was struggling to keep up. Now that Master Gwyn has returned to the company, everything is back in order. He and the chairman have been speeding through one task after another since... Amazing.
So the former and current chairman make quite a team, I see.
Boy, I'm starving. Wouldn't mind a drink either. With the weather getting warmer, it's just about time for peak beer season. Huh? What are you guys all gathered out here for?
Oh, why are you here? It's a pleasure to see you too, Lady Sarah. I brought a bountiful supply of smoked oysters and sardines if you'd like a snack to accompany your beer. Would you like them alongside your dinner?
Damn it. Yes.
I'm surprised she can just walk around in public like this. You know, considering her affiliation.
I'm guessing there's some sort of agreement in place between Reinford and the government to leave her alone. Though, even if there weren't, I can't imagine anything would be able to stop Sharon from doing what she wants. Whew, I think I might have eaten too much. It's been so long since we last had Sharon's cooking. She hasn't lost her touch. None of it feels heavy on my stomach at all. Well, that's all my work done for the day. Maybe I should go see how everyone else is doing. Feeling sad about leaving the lacrosse club behind?
Yeah, I was really into it by the end. I think it'll make for some wonderful memories to look back fondly on in the years to come.
I can imagine. Does that mean you're not going to keep up with lacrosse in Ruhr?
I don't think I'll be able to. As far as I'm aware, there aren't any local teams I could join. And even if there were, I doubt I'd have the time for sports. Just thinking about how busy I'll be makes my head spin. No, scratch that. Being busy is all the more reason I need to make time for exercise.
Yeah, good luck with that. Helping out with the Reinford group sounds like a recipe for one all-nighter after...
Not just yet, actually. I won't be helping until Grandfather shows me the ropes. As I am now, I doubt I'll be able to do much at all in the way of rebuilding the company. But you can bet I'll leave Mother speechless with how much progress I've made in a year's time.
I'm sure you can if you put your mind to it. And I know Sharon will always be willing to help you out if you need her.
She probably would, but then she'd just tell everything she did to Mother. I don't really care what happens to the Reinford group. I don't even want to go back to Ruhr. All I want to do is stay here with you.
Elisa, we've talked about this. The best thing for the two of us now is to go our separate ways. You only get one life, so you've got to make the most of it. You shouldn't feel obligated to give that up for someone else's sake. That's as true for us as it is for the rest of our classmates.
I know. I just hate that it has to be this way. But with half the company's directors now gone, the group is now much weaker than it was before. Everyone's saying we should be making more weapons than ever, but the company is in no position to do something like that. Mother and Grandfather might be skilled, but even they aren't skilled enough to go against the changing times. As their family, I feel like I should be right there, supporting them. No, scratch that again. It's not because I feel like I have to. I want to support them.
And that's what you should do. Don't worry about me. I'll be just... Even if we're apart, I'll always be thinking of you. Not a single day will pass where I won't be thinking about that sweet, hard-working girl I fell in love with.
Oh, Rean, that's... I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get so worked up. I'm really happy, though.
Me too. Still, let's make the most of our free day tomorrow. It's the last one we'll ever have as a class. The last thing any of us want to do is end it with regrets.
Yeah, you're right. I'll probably spend most of it with the lacrosse club while you're out helping the student council. But I want it to be something we'll always remember.
Are those seeds you got there?
Yep, Adel gave them to me. They all came from the plants we grew in the gardening club. I'm just looking at what kinds there are here.
Really? That's really nice of her. It's kind of like you can take everything you've achieved over the past year with you.
I wasn't even going to join a club until Adel found me relaxing and invited me. But I guess it wasn't so bad.
Don't you worry. I'll be sure to check on the gardening club every once in a while just to see how things are going. It would be a shame if all the plants you've spent so long looking after were to wither and die.
It doesn't matter. Even if they do, they'll eventually bloom again somewhere else. Kind of like us.
When you put it that way, I suppose you're right. What's wrong?
Nothing. This one and this one.
What are these for?
They're the easiest ones to look after. You can try raising them if you want. Don't worry if they wilt or anything, though. When I found the others from Zephyr, I'll come back and check if they're still blooming. If they are, you get a pat on the head.
Hey, I thought the head rubbing was my job, but I'll give it my best shot. What are you looking at, Laura?
It's you, Rean. I'll show you.
Oh, you and Monica got a picture taken together? You both look so happy in it, too.
That we do. Someone in the photography club kindly offered to take it for us. I thought it would make a fine souvenir of my time at the academy to take away with me.
My mirror's on that being Rex. Oh well, it's a nice photo, and he got permission. For once. I never expected you and Monica would get so close. Between her and Fee, you kind of have a knack for becoming the best of friends with the ones you bump heads with first.
Please don't say that. I'm truly grateful to both of them for broadening my horizons. Meeting them enriched my life in ways I could have never pictured before. Truly, coming to this academy was one of the best decisions I've ever made.
I didn't realize we'd made such a big impact on you.
Well, you did. And don't mind me, I'm just feeling a little emotional. This isn't like me at all now, is it? There's no harm in a few tears, I suppose.
Yeah. You're not gonna get much rest in with the training you've got lined up.
I won't be learning the Arcade School's advanced techniques with training any less intense. I have no idea where we'll be conducting said training, but it will no doubt be as perilous as it will be
I had to spend a month in the Isengard range as part of mine. I don't think a month's going to cut it with what you're doing, though. It goes way beyond your average techniques.
Indeed. I'm anticipating that it will take at least half a year. Father's going to be with me. But with things as difficult as they are, part of me feels guilty for taking up his time.
I don't know about that. I think him agreeing to train with you shows how much faith he has in your potential. Besides, in a lot of ways, this might be the best time to do it.
That is very...
What's wrong?
Nothing at all. Regardless, I'd love to come and visit you should the opportunity present itself. And if it does, I'd like to formally request a duel with you to test how much the two of us have grown.
Let's not kid ourselves. We both know who's going to win that duel. But your invitation is all the motivation I need to get plenty of training in myself. Can't have you beating me too badly.
I hope you will.
Emma?
Oh, hi there. Well, Dorothy and I decided that we're gonna put together one final... Since then, I've been working on a story for the students who will join the club next year.
Oh, that's a... Wait, if Dorothy...
The content is totally appropriate for children of all ages, I assure you. Admittedly, Dorothy's own story sounds like it'll have a few of her favorite literary elements, but all in moderation, she assured.
Not that I'm one to judge. What kind of story are you writing?
It's supposed to be a fairy tale. I can't pretend it's 100% original, though. I borrowed some elements from a story I heard as a child. It's going to star a golden unicorn and a pure-hearted maiden.
Sounds interesting. Can I give it a read when you're... I'll still be here next year, so if I see any first years who seem like they'd enjoy it, I'll recommend it to them.
I have to confess, I'm a little embarrassed to let anyone see it, but the whole point of a story...
Something wrong?
No, I'm sure you and Valimar will be just fine without my help now. Still, if you do need anything, it may take some time to contact me, though. You'll need to use a method that isn't exactly conventional.
Yeah, I could have guessed as much. I mean, I theoretically get how to use runes to communicate since you told me, but I have no idea how it actually works.
I'd be shocked if you did. It's pretty far removed from the orbital technology you're used to. It has its benefits, though. For one, you'll be able to reach me no matter where I might be, so don't ever hesitate to drop me a line if you need my assistance. I'd always be happy to hear from you.
Alright, I hope you end up being able to find Vita too.
Thank you.
Something on your mind, Instructor?
You could say that. I've been mulling over how things are going to be come next month. But all this soul searching...
Well, it'll probably feel strange being back, and I'd bet they'll be glad to have you back. Things are probably going to be rough over there.
No doubts there. I can already see plenty of traveling abroad in my future after what... And I imagine it'll keep getting harder and harder. What's with that sad pup? There's no reason for you to feel ashamed of what you've chosen to do. I'm proud to have a student like you who can stand up and make the tough choices life thrusts.
Thanks, Instructor. I'll try to just grin and bear it for now.
Attaboy. Stick it. Just make sure you don't try to shoulder too much.
I haven't joined the intelligence division, and I have no plans. I'm gonna keep responding to their requests, but only if I'm comfortable doing what they're asking. And I can promise you, I'll never do anything that would put me in conflict with the guild or put innocents' lives at risk. I don't know what the future will bring for me, but that's...
I know. No matter what happens, so go out there.
Are you finishing up your painting, Gaia?
Yeah, this is my last one. I want to make sure I'm completely satisfied with it before declaring it finished.
That's understandable. You're going to keep painting once you...
Well, I don't know how much time I'll have. There's growing reason for concerning, but all in all, things are more
Oh, is it going to be ignored?
That wouldn't be such a bad idea. But actually, I was intending to paint a picture of the Academy. It's...
You mean...
Now you're getting it. I want to capture the day we liberated the Academy, and once I've finished it, I fully intend to return to Erebonia with it in hand. What better way to forever memorialize this place as my second homeland?
Man, you really are amazing. Well, if you ever need reference materials, you know who to call. I can get pictures of anything you might need and send them over. I know you're talented, but that's a lot to paint off of just your memory.
I'd appreciate it.
Here's Crow's room. I think I'll stay away from it for now. I feel more like going around and talking to everyone.
In finance, the annexation of Crossbell has seen shares in Erebonian, and despite the Reinford Group announcing...
It's time for the start of a brand new program here on Radio Trista. I call it Aubin Time, after... It might be a little cliched, but sometimes simple is best, right? Anyway, my name is Misty, and I'll be your host.
This is you, isn't it, Rain? Yes, it's me. Sorry for calling you like this so late in the evening. I'm not bothering you, am I? Yes, I wasn't going to, but Her Highness insisted. It'll take some getting used to, but it's nice to be able to hear your voice even when you're so far away. I didn't have any specific reason for calling. It was just that the letter you sent about your return from Crossbell arrived today. Oh, please don't apologize. I know how busy. Believe me, I was just happy to hear you were back safe and sound. Your trip must have been exhausting. By the sound of things, you did an excellent job, too. I'm so proud of you. If you... No, not at all. Regardless, now that I've heard your voice, I feel a lot better. So... Oh, there's no need for that. Good night, Rean.
catch. That's a catch. That's a catch.
catch.
Watch out! This is a tough... My turn!
Dance for me! Great light, reside in radiance.
My turn! Ah! Here we go! Burn to and fall! Try this!
Hang in there!
Let's move! Burn to and fall!
Gotcha!
Let's move! Here goes! Overdrive! Yeah!
No problem!
Did
We
it,
really
Elisa!
do make a great team.
Worthy adversary.
My turn!
Witness the fruit. Radiant Giant.
My turn!
Dance for me! Great light, reside radiance.
Here I go! My blade. Termination slash! Okay, it's safe for now. I did it! Watch out! This is a tough... Let's move!
Great stars, answer to my voice and heed my call! Zodiac Red!
Let's move!
turn. My blade is with Termination Slash! Dawn! Let's move. Yeah!
Delicious. Unforgivable.
Right.
Witness the fruit. Radiant Lion!
No problem. Now's our chance.
Got you! No, you don't!
I wasn't strong enough.
My turn. Yeah!
You have my thanks.
No problem.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Here I go. Yeah!
Thank you very much.
Hang in there!
Onward! They're off guard!
I'll back you up. Right. Hang in there!
You have my
Thank
thanks.
you very much.
I wasn't strong enough.
It's my turn. Blessing of the moon.
You have my thanks.
My turn. Yeah!
Thank you very much.
Hang in there! Right.
Great stars, answer to my voice.
And heed my call! Zodiac Red! I can do this. Hip!
Thank
My
you very
turn.
much.
My blade is with Termination Slash! Dawn!
Sorry, everyone.
No problem. Hang in there!
You have my thanks. Feed this to me. Witness the fruit. Radiant Lion!
No problem.
I wasn't strong enough.
Right. Turn to flame. Burn! Dance for me! Great white, reside radiant, Dance for me! Great white, reside radiant,
No.
Careful! This one looks strong!
My turn.
Great stars, answer to my voice.
And heed my call! Zodiac Red!
Let's move.
Witness the fruit. Radiant Lion!
Here I go.
Dance for me! Great white, reside radiant,
My turn. No, you don't!
No problem.
My blade is with Termination Slash! Dawn!
Right. Let's go.
It's my turn.
Oh, please.
I'm sorry. everyone.
Right.
Thank you
Here we
very
go.
much.
My turn. Witness the fruit. Radiant Lion!
Right. Hang in there.
You have my
Thank you very much.
Here I go.
Here we go! Burn to a fall!
Now.
I wasn't strong everyone.
I can do this. Hang in there.
Thanks! Here we go!
Dance for me. Great white, reside radiant.
My turn! My blade is the... Termination slash! Die!
Hang in
Thanks!
there.
Let's move! Burn to a fall!
I can do this.
Thank you very much. Oh, sorry, everyone.
Right.
Thanks! Here I go! Huh.
Thanks.
My turn!
Dance for me. Great white, reside radiant.
Let's move! Huh.
You have my thanks. I wasn't strong enough.
Let's move! Here I go! There!
No.
Here I go! Yeah!
Thanks.
I'm not done yet.
No problem. Let's go.
Sorry.
No. This will not...
Here I go!
Great stars and answer to my voice.
And heed my call. Zodiac red.
Let's move!
Witness the fruit. Radiant Lion!
Here I go!
Dance for me. Great white, reside radiant.
My turn! My blade is the... Termination slash! Die! Let's move! There!
I can do this. Arcus activate.
Predictable.
My turn! There! Now!
Gotcha. Oh, please.
I wasn't strong enough.
everyone.
No problem. Hang in there.
Thanks! Here I go! Burn to a fall!
Hang in
Thanks.
there. Right.
Thank you
Let's
very
move.
much.
Burn to a fall!
Right. Dance for me. Great white, reside radiant. Here I go. Arcus act.
move.
Oh, please! I'm sorry, everyone. No problem. Thank you very much.
No, you don't!
Hang in
Thanks.
there!
My turn. Burn to F. Now's our chance.
Gotcha! Right. Hang in there! Thank you very much. I'm sorry, everyone. Dance for me! Great White! Reside Radiant!
My turn. There! No, you don't!
Hang in
Thanks.
there!
My turn.
I can do this. Turn to flame. Burn!
Here I go. Burn to F. Now! Elisa, let's do this!
Leave it to me!
Sorry, everyone.
Oh, please! No! Careful! This...
Let's move.
Great stars, answer to my voice, and heed my call! Zodiac Red!
Here I go.
Witness the Radiant!
Let's move.
Dance for me! Great White! Reside Radiant!
My blade is Termination slash! Die! Let's move. There! Now's our chance.
Gotcha! I can do this! Arcus, of course!
No, you don't!
Hang in there! Hip! Now!
Here I go. Now!
Gotcha! I can do this! Light! Rain upon us!
No, you don't!
Predictable! Of course! Ethereal Go forth!
My turn. There!
Onward!
Right!
Witness the fruit!
Right! Arcus,
My turn.
here I go! Ethereal Go forth! Hip! We made it out in one piece. I'm
sensitive disturbance, I presume. Indeed, there was movement within the Earth Things, but not solely that. Correct. The structure beneath which I once lay dormant, known to you and your friends as the Old.
Strange. I can't sense anything abnormal. Valimar said he sensed movement in the Earth.
Aha, there you are.
Toval?
Long time no see.
Yeah, tell me, what brings you here?
Nah, nothing like that. I'm just in Trista for work. I need Sarah and Mick for, you see. I figured while I was here, I might as well come and see how things have been with you. Then I saw you walking off over here, and it seemed like the perfect time to catch up and say hey, so, you know. This is that old building Valimar used to be sealed away in, huh? Sarah's the one who told me all about it, but she wasn't lying about how creepy it is. Why are you hanging around here?
Well, I thought there was... Actually, it looks like it was just my imagination.
Oh.
Still, by the sound of it, the guild's been keeping you busy lately. Has your workload lightened up at all?
It's relatively peaceful right now, yeah. It won't last, though.
I'm sure.
Thanks to Crossbell being annexed before a full-on war could break out, things have on. That's partly thanks to you, too. The only problem is, now there's no power out there at home or abroad capable of stopping by him. I mean our friend, the Blood and Iron Chancellor.
It's nothing. The only people who know the truth about me and him are the ones who were there that day. Still, I wouldn't be surprised if Prince Olivert and Viscount Arcade have worked it out already. How much should I tell him?
Don't worry, Rain.
About what?
Sarah's told me no more about what went down in that castle than she feels I need to know. I'm not privy to any details involving your friend's death, or your... I can't pretend I haven't managed to fill in a few gaps just from putting two and two together.
Sorry. It's not like I don't trust you or anything. I've just got a lot of things I need to sort.
Oh, I don't doubt it. I'm guessing time will help in that regard, but it'll... Hey, Reem, I know I've asked you this before, but... You sure you wouldn't consider becoming a bracer? I really do think you'd be a natural. That you've got the physical strength goes without saying, but I think your mindset is right up our alley, too. The guild might be kinda limited in what it can do here in Erebonia, but we do work all over the continent. I'm not saying leave everything behind and run, but it'd be a good chance to look within yourself and think things through.
That is true. But I'm afraid I'll have to decline. It certainly seems to be a wonderful profession, judging by the work that you and Instructor Sarah do, but I feel like I should see the path I've chosen through to the end. I've got Valimar to think about, too.
Well, if that's what you want. That's a real shame, though. Here was me thinking I'd be able to bring a promising rookie into the fold, too. No big. We'll see if you change your mind come graduation. I'm not giving up on you just yet.
Well, I'm...
Oh, there he is!
Huh. Now there's a familiar voice.
Elise! You're...
Wow! What did we do to deserve this honor?
Rain. Toby. I must say...
moving right past that, what brings you out here?
Well, when I spoke to you yesterday, you sounded a little despondent, which is what prompted me to tell her if she was that worried, she should come and pay you a visit.
I can see why Elise would come here, but I'm surprised you decided to accompany her.
You've got to be two of the most fearless young ladies in Erebonia. Although with the third most fearless young lady in Erebonia as an escort, I'm sure you've got nothing to worry about.
I'm honored you would say so. It's good to see you again, Toval.
Likewise. We're not exactly on the same side these days, but there's no need to let that stop us from being friendly off the clock.
I'd like nothing more, honestly. Oh, I assure you my accompanying them was purely by coincidence.
Oh, I know. If anything, I'm the one who's putting you out. I seem to be the reason they came here, after all.
I I never once thought you were putting me out, so don't. I did wonder whether it might be best to stay out of your sight, truth.
Please, don't think like that. I was the one at fault, not you. I really am sorry, though. I was being so childish.
Not at all. If I hadn't been so I'm truly sorry.
It looks like another formidable foe has entered the fray. Your Highness, please!
Reen, I swear, you're a damn magnet for trouble when it comes to women.
Well, this sure is an odd place for everyone to be hanging out.
Oh, hey, Celine.
Celine! You're never going to give this up, are you? I thought something felt odd over here, but I guess that's because of you guys.
Oof, I totally forgot until you said that.
Forgot what?
Is something wrong?
Oh yeah, you did
Yeah, I sensed something strange earlier.
Huh?
How?
Is that the old school?
Wait, didn't Sarah say that...
What's happening? The building is...
Celine, this is just like before.
Yeah, this is obviously serious. Unlike the last time, however, there doesn't appear to be any kind of barrier around it.
What in the world? It's just like the first night of the festival.
Reen, what's happening here? Wait, Elise? Your Highness? Whoa! Clarence!
What's going on here?
Do my eyes deceive me? Are all 3 of the fabulous 15s here in one place?
Way to keep your priorities in check, Angie.
What's happening here, Celine? Don't ask me. I just got... Reen, can you tell us everything you know?
I think we all need to be apprised of the situation.
What happened here?
This doesn't look anything like the inside of the old schoolhouse.
It's changed form many times in the past. But at this point, it no longer even feels like we're inside a building.
The strange rumors about this place were around even when I was a student. But I never pictured anything like this.
When was the last time it changed?
A while ago. The last time anything this extreme happened was when the 7th floor opened up.
Still, that was underground, right? This is the first...
Yeah. There's no sign of that door with the elevator inside either.
It's like all someone did was snap their fingers and the whole interior was changed in no time flat.
I tried, but even my clairvoyance isn't enough to tell us anything.
Nothing feels particularly off to me either.
Well, if you two can't work anything out, the rest of us sure won't.
But we can't exactly just leave and pretend we didn't see anything.
Oh!
Gonna try and see if Valimar knows anything?
Yeah. Heed my... Valimar! The Ashen...
Goodness!
You know how to do spatial translocation with him?
Valimar, do you understand anything about the situation we're in?
We witches only know half the secrets concerning the...
But you're one yourself. Maybe you know something?
My memories have yet to fully return. What I can confirm is that this place was created by the gnomes.
Gnomes? Weren't they also responsible for building the spirit shrines we visited?
Indeed. They're said to have worked with the Hexen clan's ancestors 1,200 years ago in order to accomplish something.
That is correct. Some of their finest technology is gathered in this place. The creation of a large-scale phase space. The expansion of flexible material, as well as the development of the trial system.
Like the trial all of us overcame?
And presumably, the same ones Dreikel's the Lionheart and the Lance Maiden overcame before us.
It must be. Crow was supposed to have overcome one under Ortis, too. Tell us everything that you know, Valimar. Why did the gnomes make a place like this to begin with? Why seal away the Divine Knights and make us overcome trials to obtain them? And what's happening here right now?
I have lost the knowledge with which to answer your questions. However, the key to all is known as the Great One. The first to be born, and the last to stand.
The Great One.
The first to be born,
I feel as though I've heard those words before.
I'm sure it would mean something to Vita and the Elder, but I'm...
Furthermore, the entity you fought during the Jetlock trial you overcame is none other than the shadow of the Great One.
That huge thing?
I feel like something's clicking into place in my head, but not real.
Still, if what happened here before was a trial for us to overcome, is what's happening now a trial as well?
Most likely so. However, this is not an official trial you were intended to complete. I suspect some disturbance triggered the activation of a different trial, resulting in the current turn of events.
Let me get this straight. This is all related to the truth behind what happened 1200 years ago, right?
We've gotten ourselves wrapped up in something that's truly out of this world. Wait, you aren't all thinking...
You're gonna try and get to the bottom of this, aren't you?
Yes. It might sound strange, but this almost feels like a continuation of the first night of the festival.
And, by coincidence, this also happens to be our final free day.
I think we can all agree that we have a duty to see this through.
We'll be sure to do so by the end of the day.
I doubt it will compare to the trials we've faced in that infernal castle, but it should prove interesting nonetheless.
Like there was even a point in asking, Sarah.
I do believe we should be acting with a little more caution. Where do you begin preparing?
Well, if you all insist. But we're coming too.
You will? That would be a huge...
It would certainly make our investigation.
You guys rock.
Yeah, you're all In that case... Sharon?
Can you maybe stop doing the thing with the skulking around in the shadows and popping out at the last minute?
Oh, Lady Sarah, I did nothing of the sort. I only arrived mere moments ago. Why are all of you always like this? Right, this time.
This is our final free day. We want to make it one to remember as much as anyone.
I'll stay here and back you guys up.
Thanks.
Well, if everyone else is...
The two of us would like to...
Your Highness.
Please don't try and stop. This academy was founded by... And as a member of the Honor... And besides, I just so happened to receive this wonderful gift from my brother.
That looks like...
An orbital staff? Though it's a different size than the ones we use.
Hold on a minute. Isn't that the Epstein Foundation's latest model?
The Epstein Foundation's?
Weren't their staves the original model for the ones we've been testing here?
My brother used his connections to get it for me, and it's been adjusted especially for me.
So a member of the Arner family using a specially adjusted orbital staff should be quite...
Yeah, I can see her being a... Naturally, if Her Highness is... And I'm afraid that nothing you say is going to change my mind.
But...
You're fighting a losing battle, Rean.
If you're so worried about her, why not take her along so you can keep an eye on her instead?
Alright, I get it. Class 7, and everyone else kind enough to aid us? Our mission is to investigate and resolve the strange situation. This is our Class 7, so let's give it...
Right!